So, yeah, all those buttons look correct. Let's try that. Alright. Yeah, let me know how the audio is. I guess we'll be Marco. They're not letting me select. So weird. You gotta fix the controls again. This is my issue of emulating arcade games. A, B, E, remapping.
Mission 1, start!
Ow. Oh. Jeez. Oh. Oh.
Heavy machine gun. Thank you. Okay. Super grenade.
Oh, I can get in there. Wait, wait. Ow. Wait, how do I get in? Oh.
Thank you. Heavy machine gun.
These bugs are hard to hit because I can't hit them with bombs. Oh no. No.
Heavy machine gun.
There we go.
Thank you.
Did I drown? Oh no. Okay, I was supposed to jump back onto this ship, I guess. Fishies. Look at that, he got fat. I ate too much. That's funny. I am thick. Oh, I'm now dead.
Heavy machine gun.
Kill the fishies. Oh, wait, jump. Oh, jump in. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, look. Pew, pew, pew.
Heavy machine gun.
Oh.
Thank you.
Run! Run!
Thank you.
Oh. Yeah, I need to stay in that tank thing, I guess. Okay, we did it. That guy had a crab in his underwear. That was really weird.
Mission complete.
Mission 1 complete.
Mission 2, start.
The zombies. Oh. Now I'm a zombie. Brave. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I can spit blood. Vomit blood. That was funny. Zombie again.
Okay.
Can I go down here? There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Thundercloud.
okay. Do I have to go back up? It's hard to move around when you're the zombie. Oh, what happened? Am I dead? Oh. Okay. I killed the monkey. Oh no, is the monkey free? Monkey is free. Yay, monkey's gonna help me. Shoot me. Oh. Oh no, I'm a zombie again. I'm dead. This game is difficult. Imagine how many quarters you would have gone through.
Heavy machine gun. Heavy chaser.
Oh. Pew 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 pew. It's just the level of detail in all the animations is really impressive. There's just a lot of frames in each animation.
Blade shot. Heavy machine gun.
Whoa, I got shot in the face. What's a Metal Gear you wanted to find in with your pocket tiles? I don't know. This is just regular Neo Geo. This is not Neo Geo Pocket. So I don't know. Yeah, Stitch, isn't this like, I don't know, just the animation of there's so many frames of animation that you didn't usually see in the arcade games, and it gives everything like a painting quality. It goes beyond just being pixels. What the hell is that thing? Stitch, that looks like something you would draw. Nightmare Fuel. I want that as an emote. No, I don't want that as an emote. I haven't heard of Metal Slug Tactics. Maybe I have. There's something about it that looks very E.T. It looks like very like what people thought the aliens looked like in like the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I don't know. Like, it just looks like the idea of what aliens look like a long time ago. Oh, okay. I don't think I watched the Nindies Direct. So is Metal Slug Tactics going to be like a tactics game, like a strategy game, like Final Fantasy Tactics? Like, how is that? It's not going to be like a platform shooter? It was announced some time ago in Japan Indies. Oh, okay. So it wasn't in the US Indies? Because I didn't watch the Japanese. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I never got into Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm not a fan of tactic type games or strategy games like Fire Emblem. Like, I'm just not good at them. So I just, yeah, it's not good. But hype for anyone else into that. Good for them. But like, I really don't like the attitude of some people like, if you don't like the game, then it shouldn't be made. I don't understand that. Like, I'm happy for people that like certain games. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that it shouldn't exist. But I've been seeing a lot of that lately. People, when a game gets announced and people don't like it, they're like, why does this exist? This shouldn't exist. They're like, oh, because you don't like it, it shouldn't exist. Okay. .mu's been very active lately. You know, they got the Shredder's Revenge, and then they got Metal Slug Tactics. Ooh, Fire Emblem Splatoon. Are those all games you refuse to play, Strain?
Mission complete.
But I do love Monster Hunter and Splatoon. Maybe one day you will get into that. Are we going underwater? And Strength, have you played Metal Slug 3? Have you played this? Older Fire Emblems made me lose interest due to... Yeah, that was my problem. I never got very far in Fire Emblem because as soon as I lost somebody, I would try to redo it so I wouldn't lose them, and then I just keep redoing missions, and then... I don't know. It was just a mess. So I do like that they got rid of permadeath, like they have the option for it. But even so, it's just not a genre that holds my interest. Now, does this look like a Strength for Life game? You know, they released the Metal Gear collection on the Wii, I think. That game is expensive to get if you were going to get it. Metal Gear collection on the Wii. I don't know why it's so expensive. Was there a limited run of that? Because as far as I know, that was the last Metal Gear collection they made. They have them on like Arcade Archive, I think, so you can get it that way, which is on Switch and PlayStation. But as far as I know, they haven't made a collection since the Wii. A Metal Slug. Did I say Metal Gear? Oops, I meant Metal Slug. Strength doesn't like games. Strength only likes Duke Nukem. That's all he plays. He's a all Duke Nukem streamer, nothing else. I have a collection on my EverDrive Neo Geo. Ah, I'm not experienced with that much Neo Geo. I think that's something we can look into. There's a lot of Neo Geos here on Fightcade. I will look into that. Hopefully things are working now. So. You played 5 minutes of Blasphemous and threw it in the trash. Is that true? You gave up so hard on Blasphemous? It's a great game, but again, if you don't like the Dark Souls type, it's basically 2D Dark Souls, so if you don't like that kind of gameplay, it's not for you. The game is really long. I ended up losing interest, or I got burned, not losing interest, I got burned out on it, and then I eventually went back to it after a while. So, I recommend that. Like, you know, just go back to it after a while. You know, get busy playing some Duke Nukem and then go back to Blasphemous. And there's no problem with that. There's a lot of games that I do that with. I just get kind of burned out, and then I go back to it, and I'm able to complete it. Just get a little further. You did? Wait, is that an ostrich? Oh, that ostrich is so cute. Look at him. I love this ostrich. Did you really sell your PS4 and all the games? Did you not like the PS4? Okay, we need more games with this ostrich. This ostrich has won the... I think this ostrich is the coolest thing I've ever seen. You don't like the console that's basically output HD. I don't like consoles that basically output HDMI. What do you mean? You mean if it doesn't look... Because you want everything on your CRT, is that it? Or you don't like anything that is just HDMI? Oh my god. Imagine how many quarters I would have gone through with this. Jesus. So you don't like anything post PS3. So remember the Xbox One, I remember that the Xbox 360 was only AV. It was not, and then they remodeled it and they put the HDMI, but the original Xbox 360 was AV only. So, Strength, if you ever want an Xbox 360, get the first, get the OG. You're gonna get Red Ring of Death, but at least you get your AV. See, I have one of the last revisions of the first model. So, even though I have a first model 360, I've never had Red Ring of Death. So no, I've never experienced Red Ring of Death. I had the Jasper motherboard, which was one of the last motherboards they made for the original model, so I never had Red Ring. My issue is my Xbox 360 doesn't read discs anymore. There's either something wrong with the laser or something wrong with the the lens or something. I don't know. But everything else works fine. It's just I can't read discs, so I can. But I have a lot of digital games on there, so I can play all my digital games. It just eventually I'll get it fixed. I just don't, and I could buy a new one, but then I would have to transfer all the stuff over, and I'm nervous about doing that. So I'd rather just get it fixed. There's a local place near me that I could have that done. It's just about taking the time to actually do it. But I have some physical 360 games I would like to stream. I'm just not able to. Yeah, the Xbox Live Arcade is awesome. There were so many games on there. They definitely did a better job than Sony with that. But, you know, a lot of the games that came on 360 Arcade also came on PS3. Eric keeps telling me to get Duke Nukem that's exclusive to the Xbox. I'm not aware of what that game is. Again, the only Duke Nukem game I've played is the Game Boy Color one. I'm not the person to ask about Duke Nukem. Total Meltdown.
Mission complete. Mission 4.
A camel? Wow, I thought the ostrich was the coolest thing ever. What the hell? I got a camel? Camel height.
Thank you. Rocket launcher.
Like only newer games. Yeah, so you only like modern games if it's horror, right? But what about PC games? PC games are HD. Do you play your Steam games on a CRT TV? Because I don't even know how that's possible. Do you play your Steam games on CRT? We're very different, Strength, because I hate CRTs. I hated them when that was the only option. I hated them as a kid. So once we went into flat screens or digital HDMI, I'm like, yes, everything HDMI, everything. All my retro consoles are HDMI, so I'm the complete opposite of you. It just looks fuzzy. I hate scan lines too when that's an option on modern games. I don't know, CRT and scan lines, everything looks so fuzzy, it hurts my eyes. I want everything crystal clear. Like right here, these are crystal clear pixels. This is how I want games to look. You know? But again, we're all different. It's not right or wrong, it's just... It's like playing 4x3 games stretched out. I don't know how people play those. No, do not stretch games out. If the game's originally meant to be 4x3, play it 4x3, please. There's some games, actually, there's some 16-bit games that actually don't look that bad stretched out. NES games, no. NES games, for the most part, don't look good, but there are some 16-bit games that look pretty okay. No, but I totally respect your CRT love. I totally respect it. I don't agree with it, but I totally respect it. And I think, didn't you play Blasphemous on a CRT? And it actually looked pretty cool. I will admit that. Maybe it's because of the art style. The art style has like a painting kind of look, and I think because of that, that particular game didn't look that bad as on CRT. It really is a case by case. Ow! I got eaten by a plant. I do miss my wooden TV. Those are so cool. I remember those old-fashioned, like, that was at a time where a television was a piece of furniture. It was like a big wooden cabinet. It was like a big, giant thing. And then that changed, but there was a time where the TV was like a big, giant thing. Well, Curse of the Moon, is that game natively 4x3? I don't remember. But, yeah, I guess that game would look good stretched out. I guess they did keep it 4x3 to make it retro. I don't remember. There's some devices to convert signal that are sketchy. Yeah, that's the problem with like some of the retro games. You may want to play at HDMI, but sometimes it makes it look horrible. But you have to be careful of just kind of, if you want the game to be crystal clear, that is awesome. But you also have to, retain what the game looks like. Sometimes the colors can be off, and it just, I don't know. New retro games that came out, retro... Yeah, usually when a retro style game comes out, it's 16:9. But I do think, yeah, I think you're right, the Circle of the Moon was 4x3. And was there an option to stretch it out, or do you have to like go into your TV settings? Look, if you eat too much, you get thick. Oh, I exploded. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game. I don't know if anyone watching is enjoying it, but I'm enjoying it. Oh, Circle was native 16:9. Okay, good. I didn't know if they... There are some retro games that try to go really retro. Like new retro, or like, we're gonna go 4x3. But, have you, like, shrunk it down to 4x3? I don't know how that would look. Like, how would Circle of the Moon look if you, shrank it? Oh, strength. That is also why I bought that Ambernick handheld. It's a, the screen is gorgeous. It is exactly 4x3. And for the longest time, I couldn't find a handheld with 4x3 screen. All the screens were always 16:9. And, Ambernick made a big, beautiful, bright 4x3 screen. So retro games look gorgeous on it. Everything from Atari or NES to Dreamcast plays at the perfect, correct ratio. I'm very strict with ratio. If the game was meant to be 4x3, I have to play it at 4x3. It just looks odd to me. I found local folks that like gaming, but I don't like games that output HDMI, and they got pissed. Oh! Well, I don't understand being angry about that. I understand questioning it, and maybe asking why. I don't understand getting angry. People get angry about game opinions. That I will never understand. It's okay not understanding it, or being kind of like, what? But instead of like being angry at you, please give you an opportunity to explain. Or you don't even have to explain. Just people need to accept other gaming opinions. But I totally get preferring an AV kind of DRT look. I get it. The majority of retro gamers prefer that. I'm actually the odd man where I don't like it. I didn't troll when I said it. I just stated my... Yeah, they probably thought you were trolling. They probably thought like you were being like a jerk. They probably thought you were being like a anti-retro. They probably thought you were like someone that was like born yesterday. Like their first console was like a PS4. Like, oh, you're making fun of me for being an old man and liking retro. You're mocking me. These guys are all about modding their consoles. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the biggest part of the retro community. Like, to be honest, even though I prefer HDMI and modern things for retro, I'm not a fan of it for the N64. When I got my N64, I did a lot of research on all these really cool HDMI modifications for the N64, and I thought it didn't look good. You're making the console do something that it wasn't meant to. You're making it look like something that it wasn't meant to look like. So I decided to just get it as clear as possible while keeping the original feel. So what I did was, I got the RGB mod so it can display more colors, and it was a little more sharper. And then I just got a SCART to HDMI converter. And so the game still looked retro, like it kind of still looked like it was using like an AV, but yet it was still sharper than if I was playing through an AV, if that makes sense. So I got the best of both. But I personally don't like the way the HDMI mod on the N64 looks. It doesn't look right. Yes, it looks very clear, but it doesn't look like how it was originally supposed to be presented, if that makes sense. Kev, myself, and a few others all hate the retro filters. Yeah, Captain Chaz, I'm up there too. I hate scan lines. I don't like when they smooth out the pixels. I think sometimes it looks okay, but for the most part, I don't like smoothed out pixels. And I don't like the scan line. One modded Xbox OG. Yeah, I seen that. Okay, well, I got the Hyperkin converter, and it actually is really good. So it you just plug it into your Xbox, and you got an HDMI thing. I don't feel like you need to mod the console. I think that's going a little too far, but people like doing it. Like I choose the GameCube component cables instead of the AV. Yeah, I mean, component cables, you still get the feeling of HD, but it's still closer to the AV. So, you know, there's a balance there. And again, there's no right or wrong. It's just what you prefer, what looks pleasant to your eyes. Everyone sees things differently. It's like that with frame rate. Like, a lot of times people complain that a game has low frame rate. I don't notice those things. Like, if a game runs fine, like I think Age of Calamity, a lot of people were complaining that the frame rate was low. I never experienced that. Same thing with Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U. I didn't really notice. Yeah, there was a few frame drops here and there, but people act like it impaired their enjoyment of the game, and I'm like, that was not my experience. Yeah, the auto smoothing, it just looks weird. Because again, that was not how it was meant to look, so it looks awkward. It just looks fake. It just looks kind of, for the most part. Like, there are some 16-bit games where it looks okay. But when I recently played the Mega Man X collection, I did not like the smoothing. I turned that off. But other consoles can output RGB. I'll get cable from them. Yeah, that's how I am. It's supposed to be the wrong way when folks question, disrespect, and smack talk. Yeah, it's just, again, respect other people's opinions. Can we all agree with that? Just respect other people's opinions. Just because someone doesn't game like you doesn't make them wrong. It means that they don't game like you. That's all it means. I don't like this elitist bullshit in the gaming community. I see it more and more, and it's actually turned me off in a lot of ways. It's kind of made me kind of take a step back. If you notice, guys, I don't stream as much as I used to. I just kind of like to just kind of hang out on other people's streams, or hang out on Twitter, or I don't know, just a lot of these attitudes kind of turn me off. So I just kind of,
X-Men, welcome
do things to die.
I am Magneto, master of magnets.
Chicken.
You shall meet with my wrath. You are nothing. You
Oh,
are
I need more credits. You put more quarters in.
X-Men.
Right.
I kill you. X-Chicken.
This game is long, jeez. Yeah, there's a lot of gamers that are just straight up assholes. Am I allowed to say that? There's a lot of gamers that are just straight up assholes. It's like, it doesn't take much to be a nice, decent person. Can we agree with that? Can we disagree? Can't we, like, enjoy our hobby and coexist? Why do we have to be such assholes? Can we, like, stop that? Anytime a game comes out, the assholes come out. Anytime a game comes out, it's like, well, I don't like this shit, so it shouldn't exist. And how dare you be happy for this game that I hate? Every time a game comes out, every time an announcement comes out, there's always like the group of people that get really angry that the game exists because they personally do not like that game. We'll never understand that. It's like Mario Strikers. I did not give 3 shits or 2 shits or 1 shit about Mario Strikers. I did not care. I'm just not into sports games. Doesn't matter if it's Mario. And a lot of people are super hyped for it. That's fine. And the game didn't turn out so great. Some people are complaining about it. Okay. But I'm not faulting anybody for wanting it. It's just I wasn't particularly interested in Mario Strikers. Same thing when Mario Party came out. A lot of people are hyped. I did not give a shit about Mario Party. But a lot of people are hyped for it. Good for them. I don't... They could like a game that I don't care about. I'm not gonna attack them. And that's another thing, it turns into personal attacks. It's like, well, you don't want to personally attack somebody because they like a game you don't care about. I've just been seeing a lot of that. So you just gotta keep playing and surround yourself by good people. There's a lot of really great people that I've met playing through Switch, and so just keep those people close and block and mute all the other people. Just keep the good people close to you. Everyone who's in chat right now, anyone who follows me is the good people. So. Fond memories. First time I played was on a date. Ended up in a year-long relationship. Closest. Oh, so you played Wii Sports on a date? I went to a bar once and they had Wii Sports. Wii Sports was just a great game that you could put anywhere. I mean, old folks' homes had Wii Sports. It was a game that anybody could pick up and play. Someone who's never played a game in their life. So like a 3-year-old could play it, or like a 90-year-old could play it. That's why Wii Sports sold like 100 million copies when it was bundled with the Switch, because it was universal. And you know, it was like the first time in a long time that happened. And to be honest, I don't think a game has come out since that had the such a large demographic as Wii Sports. I don't know how the Switch Sports is doing. I don't know if it has that kind of renaissance, or if it's really connecting with people as the Wii Sports did. But that game was on a whole other level in terms of the impact. Honestly, I think that it's the veil of the internet. People like to trash everything. Yeah, the super negativity. Again, whenever people are super happy about something, people get very angry about that. And I don't get that. Why are you angry that people are happy about something? Actually, the new Jurassic Park movie is another example. It got terrible critic reviews, but a lot of people saw it and they really liked it. I've heard some good things, but I feel like people are not allowed to like the new Jurassic World movie just because it's been kind of confirmed how bad it is in the eyes of a lot. So how dare you say you like that movie? And I've heard people say, I like the movie, I don't know what people are complaining about. And then there are people that say it's just pure dog shit, so it just depends. Everyone sees things differently. Wii Sports is pretty good. Okay, I haven't played it. My issue is with Nintendo and their sports titles, they don't finish their games. Like when they announced Switch Sports, then they said golf is coming later. I'm like, golf is coming later? What? No. I need a complete package. Don't do that. I'll play the game when it's complete. Let me know when it's complete. seen a lot of people liking other and calling it garbage, so I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the fad of being rude. Yeah, I don't... Again, I'm old school. I'm not as young as I look, so I don't understand that mentality. That's not how it was in my day. I was I am pre-internet. Uh-oh! The octopus has a gun! Watch out! Or is that a squid? I'm being abducted! This is awesome. Help! I'm being abducted by the alien squids. Wii bowling was awesome. Wii bowling was my favorite part of Wii Sports. So I don't know how the bowling is in Switch Sports. I don't know if it's on par with that. Pew pew pew. This is awesome. Oh, why is there a teddy bear? Oh, I don't think the shotgun is good. I prefer the other gun. Pew pew pew. How am I supposed to blow up those giant rocks? I feel like I need a better gun for that. Or do I just dodge them? Oh, I think I could blow these up. Yeah, oh, get the teddy bear. Oh, I missed the teddy bear. Got it. That teddy bear was like 5,000 points. Oh, oh. Oh no, oh no! They should have made a Duke Nukem game. they need to make a Duke Nukem game that looks like this. If they did, I would play Duke Nukem games. But doesn't this look cool? Like, it just looks cool. I love the art style. It just looks so cool. I love the little alien squids. It just looks so cool. This reminds me of Mars Attacks. Oh. Imagine how many quarters. Okay, we blew up one. Yeah, Strength, I think you would love this game. I recommend it. All the Metal Slug games kind of blend together for me. to be honest. So like, I don't know if I think the only one I've played is Metal Slug X. I have that on the Xbox. It's an Xbox 360 game that is backwards compatible with the Xbox One, and I think I got it for like $5, so I got it cheap. So that's the one, I think that's the only one I played from the beginning to end, was Metal Slug X. I believe that came out after 3, I don't know the timeline of Metal Slug games. Uh-oh. I think this is the mothership. We did it. Are we going inside? Here we go. We are inside the mothership. Uh-oh, eyeballs. Maybe we'll find some xenomorphs, Strange. We might find some xenomorphs. Hey! Hi, Radiez Kilfont? Monte? That's an interesting name. Welcome. 20 years have passed and still nobody says Heavy Machine Gun better than Metal Slug Announcer. Yeah, the voice acting is really good in this game. Oh, this thing. Oh. Are you a fan of the Metal Slug games? I was saying earlier, I've only played through Metal Slug X, which I don't know where it goes in the timeline. I think it came after this one. This is my first time playing through Metal Slug 3. And I really enjoy it. Oh, I got a laser. I've never had a laser in this game yet. So this is cool. Oh, laser. Yes, laser. Oops. Oh, I love these. Oh, I got.
Rocket bouncer.
Pew, 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 pew. Oh, it's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. Oh. More eyeballs.
Heavy machine gun.
Oh. Oh, it's gonna get me, it's gonna get me! No! I need a better weapon right there.
Heavy machine gun.
Oh. Oh, they spit out green stuff. Oh, I love the way that robot looks. And it has a brain. Ooh. I think it's funny when the aliens die, they just like vomit green goo. Mostly Felina Jeremy because I like her winning animation the most. I don't know who you're referring to. I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Thank you. Flame shot.
Oh, I thought they were power-ups. Those are not power-ups.
Heavy machine gun.
Kill the squid octopus thingies. Theo's full name. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who Theo is.
Rocket launcher. Heavy machine gun.
Oh, look, look. Pew pew pew. Oh.
Heavy machine gun.
Oh. they're electrocuting that guy. I like that their guns look like hair dryers. Can I rescue this guy? I feel bad for him. Okay, there we go. Okay. This is getting serious. Oh, now we got spiders.
Trap shot.
Oh, a big one. Oh my god. Oops.
Heavy machine gun.
Oh, I'm out of bombs. Oh. Spam bombs. That worked. Oh.
Mobile satellite.
Oh, that's cool. Got a little satellite assist there.
Heavy machine gun.
Again, imagine how many quarters. My god. So many quarters. That's why I'm just glad we have emulation or when we get ports of arcade games. Because, jeez. You would have never been able to get this far in these games originally. Unless you just had like a whole bucket of quarters. Wait, what am I doing? Am I blowing this door up? Oh, it's Mother Brain. Oh, that's scary. Oh shit. Oh no. This seems to be working, it's going back and forth. Oh my god, get out the way. Oh, how am I gonna dodge that? Seriously? Oh my god, oh, run! Alright, we did it. GG's for us. I should spam my emotes. Why can't I find my emotes? There we go. There we go. Whee! These are like zombie kind of, I don't know what they are. Like these gooey humanoid things. Oh, I'm thick. Too thick.
Heavy machine gun. Heavy machine gun. Iron lizard.
Well, that was a weird gun. I remember seeing that one.
Shotgun. Heavy machine gun.
I grabbed the D. Who the hell is that guy? He looks happy to be here. What's going on here? Jeez. Are we done? Oh, there's somebody trapped in there. Oh. It's nice is every time I die, I get more bombs. There we go. Cool, we rescued. Yay. Uh-oh, more of these things. Oh. I will cut you. Hi Mojin, welcome. I hate this part, so many credits. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, wow, if this was like in an actual arcade, I would have needed a bucket of quarters, like literally like a barrel of quarters. So how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm playing this for the first time actually. I've only played Metal Gear, I keep saying that. Metal Slug X. That's the only one I've played. I haven't played this one. I'm enjoying it very much though. Let me give you a shout out. Oops, I don't know how I put 2 players on here. I think I accidentally put 2 players. Getting ready for bed? Oh well, thank you for dropping in. A rich kid arcade game. Yeah, you would needed a lot of money. You would have needed a lot of quarters. That's what I was saying earlier. I really love emulation, whether it's legal or illegal, because otherwise, how would have people experienced these games all the way through, right? You just play for a bit, you run out of quarters, and you move on. This game is really long, so I think the majority of people have not experienced this game in the arcades to completion. You would have needed an entire bucket of quarters. Who does that? Oh. Oh. Cool. Hi, Cactar. Yeah, this game's freaking awesome. And it's a really long game. How are you doing? I have infinite quarters, so I don't care if I die while I shut you out. I accidentally put 2 players, but that's okay. I'm controlling both players. You're going to be continuing Minish Cap this morning. If anyone watching is a fan of Zelda Minish Cap, follow Cactar. He's playing through it right now. Minish Cap's one of my favorite Zelda games. Starting the quiet part of my day while everyone else is asleep. What the hell is that thing? What the fuck is that? Oh, nightmare fuel. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Attack the brain! Attack the brain! Oh my god. It's fucking creepy. Jeez. Oh. Yes, this is Metal Slug 3, which I've never played before. I've only played Metal Slug X, which is on Xbox. It was an Xbox 360 arcade game, and it's backwards compatible with the Xbox One. And I think it was like $5, so I played through that. And I think I played like a little bit of here and there of other Metal Slug games, but they all kind of blend together for me. Like it's hard for me to, because there's been so many of them. But this is my first time playing through Metal Slug 3, and I'm like in shock on the animation and the graphics are just really beautiful. They're so detailed, and the frames, like the animation frames are so detailed. Games at that time didn't have this level of detail, and no wonder these games really stood out. Yeah, the art style is awesome. Yeah, it's cartoony, and but the textures and everything it just looks really real. I have everything up to 7. Wow, see, yeah, there's been so many. I mean, how do you keep up with all of them? But yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing more Metal Slug. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think to avoid that hit, I have to jump at a certain... Like, I have to jump out of the way, and then, like that. Okay. That's tricky, though. Yeah. Like that. Oh. Jump! I don't know how to avoid those green things. Imagine how many quarters, people. Come on, look at this. Oh my god. Is this the final boss, or is there more? Okay.
Mission complete. Mission all over.
Yay, mission all over. Cool. My name is AAA.